Alright, so Stardust is now active, which means we're going to be getting some new cosmetics, so that's really, really exciting. I'll be waiting for these for about a month, I guess, since the last dev stream, so let's get into it. Here we are in Fortuna with good old-fashioned Ticker. So, let's have a look at what he has to say.
Stardust, you made it. It would not do to stand Ticker up on this, of all days, your big day.
Okay, Ticker.
Star days are all about the things that keep this planet spinning. Love, Stardust. Love in all its forms.
Gotcha.
The love of a planet for the stranger who turned their fortunes around. That would be you, Stardust. Give love away and it multiplies. We rarely know what we mean to others. Ticker means to change that.
So the big thing is that the Eros Wing Ephemera is now a thing, so that's really exciting. And the Eros Arrow skin is no longer a gear item, it is now a skin, which means you can actually just use it without even having to think about whether or not you want to actually specifically apply it at any given point in time. You can actually just apply it as a permanent thing if you so desire. So that's really, really exciting. Seems like I can afford most of the things here that I actually want. And there we go, that's actually really straightforward then.
I have loved, and I have lost. Their absence has gone through me like thread through a needle, as someone once said. All that I do is stitched with their color.
Portica.
Treat yourself.
Alrighty, cool beans. So,
I'll be here.
let's have a look at the items that we have now received in the form of the arsenal. So, first and foremost, the ephemera, of course, can be attached through the attachments themselves, which means we're going to be doing the Eros Wing Ephemera. There it is. There it is. Like so. So the way the colors work for your ephemera is your primary color dictates the upper area of the wing. I'm not entirely sure what the terminology is for that. So in that case, I will make it bright white. Secondary color determines the actual feathers themselves. So I will continue to go for a sort of, I think I'll go for a black kind of color there. The tertiary does not affect the wings, it seems, and instead is more affecting your actual armor itself, so I'd leave it like that. What does my secondary color do? Secondary color doesn't actually affect my... Oh, it affects that part of the gear. Okay. And what is the tertiary? Interesting. Okay, I'll just leave it as is. The gold, of course, affecting the tips as well as the general accents of your armor itself. So that's something that I'm going to keep as per usual. The emissive does not appear to affect the wings at all. But the energy color definitely affects the wings. As you can see here, there's now hints of red coming from the wings. And if I turn this into a blue, as you can see here, the energy color of your wings does change based on the actual energy color that you choose. So in that case, I will continue to go for something like this, I think. No, I'll go for a blue. Something like this. Keep it really, really straightforward. Awesome. And of course, now that the Eros Arrow skin is a thing, we can now just straight up apply it. And voila. It seems to me that the Eros arrows are not affected by colors in any way, shape, or form. So that's just going to have to be something you keep an eye on. Of course, you could potentially color your bow in a similar fashion. Potentially by, if anything, actually using the default colors of the Osterus skin. Using the Eros arrow skin like so, and then coloring accordingly. So in this case, the bow would generally be white. But the secondary color would be a nice bright red. With a sort of a pinky skin color type tertiary, potentially. sort of reddish, pinkish accent. The emissives can remain more or less however you want, I guess, but probably sticking to some form of red would probably be the right idea. And then the energy color would probably stick to being just some sort of reddish, pinkish idea. That will probably be it. Just a quick side note as well, it turns out that the new wing ephemeras actually work on Titania really well as well. Because with Titania, obviously you'd be thinking, okay, what about her razor wing? They actually do show up while in her razor wing. So the way that these wings work is basically as long as you are not aiming, they will still be there. But as soon as you aim, they actually disappear for a brief moment and then they come back. So that's basically how that works. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. What are you going to get from Ticker's shop? Are you just going to get everything that you need? And that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.